Hi there, it's Jennifer, and today I'm here to do a video of my favorites for the month of December. And I have a few things to show you. So without further ado, let's get started. One of them, the first thing, is something that I featured in my empties video for the month of December as well. It is something that I had forgotten I had, kind of pushed to the back of my closet, and found it and used it and went, oh yeah, I really love this stuff. So this is a product, it doesn't even have a label on it. It's because I had, well, let me tell you what it is. It's by Dove. It's called Pro Age Cream Oil. It is like a lotion, but it has more of an oil component to it. It's not greasy, but it does add more of a moisturizing component to your skin than just a regular lotion would. I had used this in the past, and then I was at Big Lots one time and saw several of these on a clearance shelf. They were on sale for really cheap, like maybe 50 cents, probably because they had no label. But I knew what it was, and so I bought several of them. Used them for a long time and then kind of forgot I had it. And so I had probably half a bottle of this. And this is great. I'm buying it again. I'm definitely going out to buy this again because this is great stuff. I live in a climate where it's really dry and our humidity is super, super low, like 10%. And, or lower. Sometimes our humidity is, they'll say like it's under 5%. It means you have really dry skin and dry hair and dry lips and dry fingernails. Everything. So this is really nice to use. So definitely one of my favorites. Along the same lines with moisturizing, this is a brand new package here, but I just used up a package, or used up a bar of this. This is from Lush. It's called their Buffy Bar, B-U-F-F-Y. And they have this size, and they also have a bigger size. And this is so amazing because it's got a pretty heavy grit in there. You want to actually be careful. One time I used it too hard on my skin and I left a scrape. So it does a great job of exfoliating your skin, and then it leaves this amazing moisturizer on your skin afterwards. And so what you do is like get in the shower, take a shower, wash your hair, do your conditioner, rinse your hair, do everything to where you are just done. Step out of the stream of the shower. You use this all over the place, use on your backside and every place that you want to be really smooth and moisturized. And then like rinse yourself off. I'm thinking of taking my shower nozzle and just rinse yourself completely off. And then pat yourself dry. You don't need to put on any other moisturizer. It's amazing. Normally here where I live, you put on moisturizer and an hour later you see flakes of skin coming off. But this, by the end of the day, seriously, end of the day, and you're still going, man, wow, oh, it's really moisturizing. My skin feels great. My husband uses it. My husband comments on it at the end of the day, how moisturized he still feels. So, so this is always going to be something we're going to use. It's really great during the cold months when it's not only dry here, but we're running the heater, and so it dries things out even more. So I say if you live on the West Coast, or not on the ocean, but in the Western United States where it's dry, or you live someplace where you're running a heater a lot during the winter, this needs to be a part of your life. Maybe not if you live in a super humid area, but amazing. Buffy Bar by Lush. Okay, next thing is this I had mentioned in my favorites for November. I had just gotten it at that time and said that I would mention it again if it still was my favorite. It's this eyeshadow palette by IT Cosmetics called the Naturally Pretty Celebration. And I mentioned it in November, even though I had just gotten it, because it was a limited edition palette for the holidays. I got mine from Ulta, Ulta.com. I don't know if they're still selling it now. I know that at the end of November they were still selling it, but they said it was a limited edition. It was supposed to just be for the holidays. It is a wonderful palette. It is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 different shades and an extra one that is kind of a shimmery shadow kind of thing. I love this because all of the shades are matte. So it's supposed to be kind of, they released it for the holidays, I guess. And it does have names that are appropriate for the holidays. The eyeshadow colors are called Snow Angel, Champagne, Cozy, Warm Wishes, Miracle, Peace, Wonderland, Hot Chocolate, Gingerbread, Toasty, Spice, Sugar Plum, Starry Night, Coal, and then there's this shimmery thing that you can add to any color to make it shimmery. So this has been really good. I would say that I was super excited when I first got it, and then I had a few disasters with it because it's not, the shades are, there are some really warm shades, but there are also some that are not those really warm shades that look great on my skin. And so I had to play with them to see which ones really looked good on me, or how to use certain ones that, that maybe weren't quite as golden toned as what I like to use. My cat is over here. She might come get in the camera. We'll see. So I am playing with this, and it's kind of fun because I normally don't play with eyeshadow. I'll just get a little eyeshadow quad or something and just use it the way it's supposed to be used, and I don't really play with eyeshadow, but I have been playing with this one, which has made it very fun. And because it's matte, I think it looks good all the time, and because there is one little shimmer shadow thing here, and it's actually kind of a gradient thing. It starts out light and goes a little bit darker, so you can mix, you know, a darker or a lighter shimmer with some of these others, so you can kind of play with adding some textures and things to the eyeshadow as well. I have really liked this. If it's still available, I mean, you could check on Ulta.com to see if it's still available. I would recommend it. I definitely would. I think it would go with a variety of skin tones, people who have kind of golden undertones or not, but this was a plus for me. I'm still using it, we'll still use it. So, all right, next, a few more things. Okay, this is, well, let's stick with makeup for now. If you saw my empties video for December, you would have seen that I finished up a couple of eyeliners. Okay, my cat, she is being naughty. She's gonna knock over some like glass bottles. Mary! Mary! If you hear something come crashing down, you'll know why. I honestly think she gets jealous of the camera. She doesn't know why. I'm just talking in space, I guess. And not to her, but okay, sorry. All right, so I had used up these other two eyeliners. I had focused all my attention on using up these eyeliners, which I did. I did it for the challenge that I gave myself with that tag of the things I'm gonna use up before the end of 2014. And so because I was focused in on these two other eyeliners, I had stopped using this one that I loved in the past, and I'm so happy to be using again. So I would have told you in the past that I really like this, but it wasn't until I didn't use it for about 2 months that I realized when I started using it again how much I like it. This is a cream eye pencil by Urban Decay. It's Urban Decay 24/7, and it's in the color Rockstar. It is kind of an eggplant color. There's a slight shimmer to it. I don't know if you can see that. Really, really pretty though. And it blends, smudges in really nicely, see that? But it does not smudge so much that it gets, some eyeliners I'll put on and then I have my eyes open, and then I close my eye, I can see like a half moon of the eyeliner. This does not do that. I really love this and just have been reminded how much I like this since I finished up those other eyeshadows. Okay, another makeup product, and this is probably going to be surprising to some of you who watch my videos, is this is a mascara. I have a favorite mascara that I use. My favorite is the Revlon Bold Lacquer Mascara. I started using it last summer. It's so nice, really makes my eyelashes look nice and thick. I've heard some people say they don't like it because they've tried the waterproof formula and it apparently doesn't come off, like hermetically sealed to your eyelashes. If you've done that, if you've tried it and the Revlon Bold Lacquer and you didn't like it for that reason, try the regular, because the regular stays on really nicely, but it also does come off with makeup remover. And it's also not very expensive. So all of those things combined make that my favorite mascara. So why am I talking about a favorite? Because I got one from Julep. Now, if you're not familiar with Julep, Julep has a beauty subscription service primarily focused on nail polish. It is your Julep Maven. If you join their subscription service once a month, you can either accept or opt out of what they have. Like I said, they primarily are known for nail polish, but they also have a full line of cosmetics. So you can get a box every month that is just their cosmetics, or you can get a box with nail polish, but they always have, it's like 2 nail polishes and something that they have in their makeup line. This one is their mascara called Go Big, and it's in, I don't have my glasses here, but it's in black. Oh, it actually says, I can read that. It says Jet Black. And so I don't have high hopes for any mascara because I find that so many of them just leave my eyelashes just looking spindly and small and thin. But I thought, well, you know, I'll try it. I didn't try this right away. I think I got this in an October box. I didn't try it because I was already using another mascara. And so then I finally started to use it. The other thing I did not have high hopes for about this one is that, look at this spoolie on here. It's tiny. And it's kind of, can you see the shape of it? It's kind of like, it starts here and then it goes out and then it comes back. And it's just teeny tiny. So I really didn't have high hopes for it, but you know what? It's a really nice mascara. It makes my eyelashes look nice and long and thick, and I don't know how well you can see. Oh, by the way, I am wearing the shadow from It Cosmetics, but then the mascara is just really nice, thick. It says it's a volumizing mascara, and it is. The only thing that was a little difficult for me, and I say is because this is not done, I'm still using it. But because of the size of the wand, I think I'm having to use it differently, and I stab myself. Not in the eye, but you know, like up here or something, and then I have this blob of black mascara on my eyelid. So I think I'm just getting used to the shape of it and getting it into, you know, to the ends of my eyelashes and all that kind of stuff. Here's a little tip, a little side tip. Trying to think where I got this tip. But anyway, if you get mascara, like if you're putting on your mascara and then, you know, bam, you happen to hit your eyelid or down below or something like that, do not wipe it off. Resist the temptation. Resist the temptation. Now, if you put on your mascara first and you don't have any makeup on, you know, you can go ahead and just, you know, rewash your face, I guess. But I put my mascara on last, very last. So my face is done when I'm putting this on. So if I get a blob of mascara on there, seriously? So, and then if you wipe it off, it smudges and it leaves a black spot, and then you try to put eyeshadow over it, and you can always kind of see it. So here's the deal. Resist the temptation. Do not touch it. Do not wipe it off. Continue to, you know, finish your makeup, do your hair, get dressed, go eat breakfast. Well, maybe you don't have to wait that long, but just don't touch it for a while. Let it completely dry. And when it's completely dry, you get a little Q-tip and it flicks right off. And your makeup underneath will not be affected. You won't have to touch up or anything. In fact, I did that today. I got a blob of it right here. I don't know if you can see that my eyeshadow does not show a smudge or a spot or anything like that. I just resisted the temptation and flicked it off when it was dry. So that would be the only thing with this, is I would say that it's probably more of user error rather than a problem with this, is that because it's just a different size and shape of a mascara wand, I tended to get it on me more often. So, okay, another thing that I want to show you has to do with, we're moving away from makeup. This has to do with jewelry and necklaces. I always have a hard time at, you know, how you have to hook those little things in the back, and, you know, especially, I don't know, when I had fake nails, it was really hard to do because the nails were a little thicker, and so it was hard to open that little claw on the back of a necklace. And then if my nails are really short or whatever, you're doing something behind your head, it's kind of hard to do. So I saw this on a channel with Angie from Hot and Flashy, and so she was talking about this. She actually said that the older we get, that we lose our manual dexterity. Thought that was kind of interesting, because I seem to have more trouble fastening my necklaces now than I did in the past. Well, what you do with this is, what she mentioned on there is that you can buy these little things that that are magnets. So, so if you look at it, let me just hold this up so you can see. You can get them in silver, or, this is supposed to be gold. It's kind of brassy looking, but who's really going to see? Unless you have super, super short hair, you're probably not going to, this is probably not going to show in the back. But it's got a loop on one side, and it has a claw on the other side. And so what you do with your necklace is, on the loop side of your necklace, you grab onto it with the claw of this. And on the claw side of your necklace, you take the claw and you grab onto the loop of this. And now your necklace has a magnet, and it just hooks together. And it's really strong. So the one thing that I will say is that it adds a little bit of length to your necklace. So if you're used to it being a certain place, it's going to hang just a tiny bit longer. It will catch in your hair. I always have to kind of pull my hair way back and kind of catch a little bit. And with most of my necklaces, it's fine, and I don't notice anything different. I do have this one necklace that has the tiny, tiny, tiny little heart, and it's lightweight. And because it's so lightweight, I noticed that the magnet, because this is heavier in the back, it kind of pulls it up a little bit, and I'm tugging it down. So, but I have these, I bought a couple packs of these. I found them on Amazon.com, and I have them on almost all my necklaces now. So this is really great. And then the last thing that I have in my favorites is a headband, and I use this for exercising. This is called a sweaty band. S-W-E-A-T-Y, sweaty band. I do a lot of walking. I'm doing a half marathon in January. I just did a 12-mile training walk over the weekend. Because my hair is layered, if I just put it in a ponytail, I have all these layers that fall on my face, so I like to use a hairband of some kind. A lot of hairbands are tight, and they'll actually give you a headache. This one, I don't know how it does it. It's got like a felt kind of fabric on the inside, really soft, not even felt, I don't even know how to describe it, but a really soft fabric that just sticks in your hair, and it ain't going anywhere, people. It's not. It sticks in there, and it will stay for hours, and so much so that when you take it off, there'll be a dent in your hair. And so it really holds, and it doesn't give you a headache. And so I love this. This is my first one, and you can see the cute little color with the flowers. I got this one because it has a lot of different colors that match the shirts that I wear when I go out and exercise. I will probably get some more of these. They have some that are cute and sparkly and everything. So love these, highly recommend sweaty bands. That's it for my favorites for the month of December. And I hope this was helpful to you. And also, if you had some favorite things in December, please tell me about those in the comments below. I'd love to read those. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, I would just encourage you to do that by hitting that little button right there, and YouTube can let you know when I upload new videos to my channel. So anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for watching Busy Being Jen. And if you want an up-close look at some of these things, check out my blog at busybeingjen.com. Bye-bye.